guys, welcome to WAK Tutorials. This is Hosseini. This is my second tutorial of ethical hacking course. In the first video, we learned about what is hacking, that is non-conventional way to interact with computer systems. What are hackers, types of hackers. The first type of hackers are white hat hackers. We can call them angel of hacking world. The second is black hat hackers, that are the evil ones. The third is the middle ones, that are called gray hat hackers. And 98% of hackers are gray hat hackers. We also learn about the other types that are hacktivist, script kiddies, and the last one is phreaker. We learn about what is cyber crimes and types of cyber crimes. We also learn about what is ethical hacking and is it legal or not. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch my first tutorial. You're gonna learn much more in that video. But in this tutorial, we are going to learn levels of hackers. The second is ways to attack a server or a system, types of cyber attacks, how to plan a hacking attack. Number fifth one is how to protect your identity as a hacker. So before that, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it by clicking subscribe button below and hit the bell button so you couldn't miss any kind of notification from me. So now let's come to our tutorial. So our first topic is different levels of hackers. The first level is high level hackers, second is middle level hackers, and third is low level hackers. The first category is high level hackers. We can also call them computer science guys. These are the people, they know all programming languages, they know scripting, they can develop rootkits, and also know that what is actually going on behind the screen. White hat hackers, gray hat hackers, black hat hackers come in this category. The second type of hackers is middle level hackers. We can also call them technicians. They know programming languages, they know how to use rootkits but don't know how to develop them. They also don't know what is actually going on behind the screen. The third type of hackers are called low-level hackers. We can also call them script kiddies. They don't know programming. They don't know how to use rootkits. They also don't know how to develop them. But do hacking by downloading nasty codes from internet and then upload it to other computers. They even don't know what is actually going, what they are actually doing, and what is actually going behind the screen. So our next topic is how to attack a system or a server. We can attack a system or a server by three ways. The first is physical attack, the second is digital attack, and the third is social engineering attack. The first one is physical attack. Physical attack is getting inside the company and then plugging in your bad USB or live USB and getting information from the server that what ports are open and from where the system can be attacked from the outside world. This all this comes in a physical attack. The second type of attack is digital attack or cyber attack. Digital attack is attacking the system or the company from outside world by your computer through DOS attack or DDoS attack. You can also say attacking the system by phishing or something. This all come in digital attack. The third one is a social engineering attack. Social engineering attack is the way to get into a system and get information and get data by telling the people that you are somebody that you are not. For you're just hiding your real identity. For example, you call the receptionist, telling him or her that you are a computer technician hired by your company. Can you please? I just need to remote access to your server, but I don't know the passwords or something like that. Can you please give me the username or server? This type of attack is called a social engineering attack. This type of attack is usually carried out by cunning and clever people. Our next topic is types of cyber attacks. There are different types of cyber attacks. The first one is spoofing. We can also call it poisoning or lying. The second is farming with a PH. The third one is man in the middle attack. We can also call it MITM attack. The fourth one is DOS attack. The fifth one is DDoS attack. Sixth is network scanner. Seven is port scanner. Eight is spam. Nine is phishing. The first one is spoofing. We can also call it lying or poisoning. It's a kind of attack in which a hacker gains access to a system or a server by masquerading a file or something that has been sent to that server. Where we can say that presenting a file to be something that it is not in real is called spoofing, lying, or we can call it poisoning. The second type of attack is farming. Farming with a PH. Farming is tagging someone or redirecting someone from one website to a fake one. For example, if you want to download something and when you click on the download button, you goes to somewhere else. This is called farming. Okay, the third type of cyber attack is a man-in-the-middle attack, or we can call it MITM attack. It is a type called reply attack. We'll talk on this later. For example, in this type of attack, a hacker comes in between the two people or two parties that are communicating or interacting with each other. Thus, get all information what he wants. Hacker can also alter the communication if he needed, and parties think that they are interacting directly. For example, these are the pieces of victims. They are communicating with each other. A hacker, an attacker comes in between them. He gets all information what he wants, and also can alter information if he needs. As the two parties were interacting with each other, the attacker gets logging in or authentication information. He then uses it later to interact with either one that were interacting to continue the session. This kind of attack is called replying attack. The next type is DOS attack, or we can say denial of service attack. In this type of attack, the attacker overloads the victim by sending a large number of data to the server. For example, this attacker sends a large number of data, a large burden to this victim PC, which burdens it and is unable to operate. Thus, it slows down or may crush the PC. The next type of attack is Smurf attack. It's a kind of a DOS attack. In this type of attack, the attacker sends requests to each host. The host think that the requests are from the main server, so they reply to main targeted server that overloads the server, and a DOS attack happens. For example, the attacker sends a request to each host that are connected to the victim PC. The main server, the victims think that the request over from the main server, so they reply to the main server at a time that overloads the victim PC, which it isn't able to operate, so a DOS attack happens. The next type is DDoS attack. You can also call it distributed denial of service. It is carried out by multiple systems to increase the intensity of DOS attack. As you can see, these systems sends a large number of data to the victim PC to increase the intensity of DOS. It slows down the PC or may crush it. These multiple systems are then handled by a single PC or attacker. We can see the real attacker, the main master. The next type of attack is a network scanning or sniping. This type of attack is carried out in order to find out the active host on a network or a server for the purpose to attack them. The next type is a force scanning or sniping. In this type of attack, the attacker attacks to find out the open ports in a server so that he can get into the system through those open ports. Next type is spam. These are usually text messages or emails, or it can be some other thing that is sent in bulk, which may contain advertisements, malwares, or links to sites infected with malwares. The last type is phishing. Phishing is trying to get information by pretending to be a trusted person or company or a website, usually by sending emails or trying to create a sense of urgency or fear. This is called phishing. So the next thing that comes is how to plan a hacking attack. The first thing is, what are you going to attack? Either you're going to attack a Facebook account, either you're going to attack a WhatsApp account, Twitter account, either you're going to attack a school server, a bank server, an ATM machine. That's what you're going to plan. The next thing is, when are you going to attack? What will be the proper time to attack the system? What will be the effective time so that you couldn't get attacked, traced? The third thing is collecting information about what is the type of what type of system I'm going to attack, or we can say how many hackers are there, what kind of hackers are out there that can stop me from doing attack, and we can say, or we can get information about what ports are open. The fourth thing is planning a way to attack. Either you're going to attack it by physically, digitally, or you're going to attack it by social engineering. The fifth thing is how are you going to attack? Are you going to attack it by DOS attack? Are you going to attack it by DDoS attack? Are you going to attack it by phishing, farming? What will be the effective effect? What will be the easiest way to attack the system? So the next question that usually comes in our minds is how to stay protected and anonymous as a hacker. How to protect your identity. The first thing that you should keep in mind that all your activities can be traced and are usually traced on internet. To avoid tracking, let's talk about how to avoid these tracking. Let's talk about it. The first thing is, do not use your standard PCs and your personal internet connection while hacking, because if you do something impressive, you can be traced. The second thing is, use internet connections that are not related to you. You always do hacking in an internet cafe that you've never been to before. The third thing is, just make sure you leave no trace of your activities after doing attacks. Delete all your log files and temporary files that are usually stored in PC. The easiest way to do so is to use live CDs or USBs of Kali Linux, and try to remove hard drives so that no temporary files are left. Another way is to use is to stay anonymous, is to use another computer, like you can use it in net cafes or your someone else's computer. Another way is to never use your own credit cards while doing illegal transactions. Try to get paid by cash. Do not use your own phones while calling to someone or while making illegal calls. But guys, keep one thing in mind. If you do something illegal, don't blame me. What I'm going to teach you, what I'm teaching you, is for educational purpose. Don't blame me if you do something illegal. You are on your own. You're responsible for all your activities. But I am telling you that don't do any kind of illegal activities. Just do it for just learn it for educational purpose, and use hacking for good things. And guys, thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please give us a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you.